this is my day job, is identifying the UK's strategic advantage. So there are sort of three components. Things go very well in threes. Three components really. One is resource. So you may have an advantage because you have more resources than your opponent, or you have collaborated with your allies and partners to create that massive resource. So give you one example of that. NATO currently has 3.1 million personnel. If it was asked to mobilise, it could produce within a couple of months 5 million personnel. That's what I mean by resource. So that's a strategic advantage right there. Number two would be position. So the UK is an island nation, and our island status has been a fantastic resource for defence. But if you look at position, today we wouldn't say it's a necessarily geographical thing, although it does help. If you look, for example, where UK bases are around the world, all these make up part of our global position. Even if we wanted to be a sort of narrow bunch of Englanders living in some sort of small part of the southeast of England, we can't. We are a global power. We have global responsibilities. We're a P5 nation of the UN Security Council. There is no way we can avoid our global responsibilities. So our position, our global position, and our great plethora of relationships and alliances and partnerships give us advantage by position. So resource and position, and the final one is leverage. This is really all about your willingness to use the resources of power that you have for good. We used to talk about UK defence being a force for good. I think they still are. I know the Minister of Armed Forces feels strongly that we should still have that in our lexicon. If we did not exercise leverage over Russia in its illegal invasion of Ukraine, if we just walked away and said, it's nothing to do with us, it's a long way away, the consequence of that is a world where those with military might will simply crush underfoot nations that we care about and from which actually our national resources are derived.